Yeah, the guys in the office got a kick out of the idea of me being your lawyer.
Oh?
I went to law school with Warren Farrar.
Oh, yes, Warren. A very capable counselor.
Not capable enough to get your neck out of the sling.
If I wanted to recount my previous legal affairs, I would call Warren personally. Now, may we proceed?
Okay. Shoot.
I have raised $2 million for the construction of Hollister Mall. It's a low-rent inner-city property at the moment, but it can be cultivated. The only shopping center in the area is the downtown mall, and that's a mess.
So, what do you need?
Well, in order to level the existing buildings, there's the untidy matter of evicting the present tenants from a medical center, a new store, and a whole maze of low-rent apartments.
Judging from what Warren said, I'm surprised you're giving them advance warning.
Well, let's just say it's that unusual streak of mercy that went through me. I want you to draw up the eviction notices immediately.
Wait a minute. I need payment in advance. In cash.
Remind me to thank Warren personally for his advance publicity.
It's not Warren, Mr. Carpenter. Your problems are well known in most circles.
Well, I hate to be the one to ruin such an obviously enjoyable myth. I believe the initial fee is $2,000?
$2,344.
And now that we understand one another, I want you to start eviction immediately with young Dr. Ben Martin.
You got it.
Jeff's going to die. I've accepted it.
Does that mean you're giving up?
Where do you draw the line between giving up and facing an impossible situation?
Well, the judge is going to be handing down his ruling soon. But you know, if Jeff is declared mentally incompetent, it means that the radiation treatments will be up to you. From what you just said.
No, I'll do it. I'll do anything I can to keep him alive.
I don't know what's going to happen to Jeff, but I do think that you're going to pull through this. I think you're going to come out the same compassionate woman you've always been.
Mitch, you're my legal advisor, not my personal counselor.
Let's not limit a man of so many talents. I promise I'll get over to see Jeff real soon.
Oh, yes, as soon as you hear anything about the judge's decision.
I'll call. Well, Becky, what are you doing here?
I'm just waiting for Russ, Mitch.
Another friend of mine that I'm rescuing from the fires of misfortune. Do you know Becky?
No, I'm Liz Cummings.
Becky Hewitt, hi.
Hi. Well, I'll be on my way. Thanks a lot.
You're quite welcome. Becky, now, don't you be standing out here in the hall waiting for Russ. Come on in here and join me.
How busy you are, Mitch.
Oh, well, I'm never too busy for an old crime fighter like you.
Yeah, we showed him, huh?
Oh, that was a most satisfying case. How you been since then?
Oh, okay. I'm glad you're so happy to see me. Maybe you don't know.
You and Russ.
Yeah.
I know.
I guess maybe you think that I did what I did for Lori because I wanted Russ to stick around, huh?
Well, I thought about that. But with Lori under such a heavy accusation, it was just beneath Russ to leave her. So after the crisis cleared, Russ's true feelings were able to surface.
Sorry?
You're not sorry. Don't apologize.
Okay.
But as long as you brought the subject up, I would like to offer an opinion or two about marriage, that insignificant piece of paper that young couples just don't seem to have time for. Becky, you're smart. You're much too smart to be naive. Now, you know human nature. If making a relationship legal and binding is going to help uncertain, hot-headed couples get through the hard times, then I say, why not give yourself that advantage?
Well, maybe we will. When we're sure.
All right. I'll step down off my soapbox. I'm sorry. Come on in.
Hi, Miss Becky. I was waiting for you down in the lobby.
My fault. I dragged her in here in order to listen to my pontificating. But we can't waste time now. We don't want to keep the judge waiting.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait much longer.
Mitch, what are Russ's chances?
You mean of clearing his record of that narcotics arrest?
Yeah.
Not very good. Russ, I know that you can't become a doctor unless your record's clear. Believe me, I'll do what I can. Let's go.
What is this? You can't just spring this on me all of a sudden.
Peter, everybody stays overnight in the hotel after homecoming dance. It's one big party, beer and the whole scene.
Not everybody.
Well, everybody I know, and that's what counts.
Look, the date's with me, Julie, not with this gang you're running around with.
on.
Who's more important?
Look, you don't want to go because you don't want to spend the night with me.
Not true.
Then what?
I want to. I really do. But I can't.
Oh, you're so hung up on that.
On what?
Sex.
How could I be hung up on it when I've never had it?
Case closed.
Julie, look, my parents would kill me.
The date's with me, not your parents.
They won't even let me go if they know that we're going to be spending.
But just tell them guys are on one floor and the girls are on another.
I can't do that.
Is it me? Is there something about me that doesn't turn you on?
I'm on. It's just that I'm not ready.
And Peter, I think there's something wrong with you.
Julie.
I'm going to that party, Peter Davidson, and I'm not going alone.
Julie.
Well, you've been out in the garage all this time?
Yes, I think I fixed it. Here, go ahead and try it.
Okay. Dear Lord, please. I'm impressed.
Man of many talents.
Yes. You are just as good at fixing things as you are at breaking them.
I'm never going to drop a spoon into a blender as long as I live. Oh, I'll get it. That's probably the station in Charlotte.
If you didn't get Anchorman, ask for the janitor.
Right. Scott Davidson. Oh. Hi, Nancy. Well, how have you been? Good. Yeah, she's right here. Smile, Terry.
Nancy, how are you? Uh-huh. You made a decision. Well, that's great. No, of course. Now, I told you, you're always welcome to stay here. Okay, sure. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Time to practice hospitality.
Now, Terry, it can't be that bad.
Who said it'd be bad?
Your face and the tone in your voice.
Time to practice hospitality.
She probably won't stay that long.
I can take care of that. I'll tell her you'll be doing the cooking.
Expunging a criminal record is no simple matter, Mr. Dunbar.
Yes, Your Honor, I understand that, but in this case, I think you'll find that there's absolutely no criminal intent on the part of my client. Now, he is guilty of poor judgment, perhaps, but what he did innocently.
Transporting narcotics?
Well, now, he was working for Dearborn Express, and until very recently, they were a very trustworthy and profitable company.
I am familiar with the company. They've been here for years.
Well, then you can understand Mr. Weaver's surprise when on a routine delivery, they stop his truck and the police conduct a search and find the narcotics.
No, I cannot understand his surprise. I have friends working on the grand jury investigation. They've been following Nick Trench for some time now. I know when Dearborn Express teamed up with Trench. And it was long before your client went to work for the company.
Sir, we cannot presuppose that my client knew anything about this merger.
We can, when he met Charles Carpenter in a previous hearing.
An unrelated matter.
But he should have known better. And there's more. Your client knows Vince Cordello, correct?
Yes, sir.
Well, am I to assume that he was also unaware of Cordello's work?
No, sir.
Oh, Mitch. All professionalism aside, you have no case here. Your only motivation is a fatherly concern for your client. Now, that's touching, but no basis for expunging his record.
If there is fatherly concern, I've adopted him because I see enormous good in that boy. Why, he took this job in order to get money to pay for an operation after an automobile accident almost crippled his girlfriend for life. And I know that he repeatedly refused to work directly for Nick Trench as a drug runner. Well, when this truck driving operation opened up, he thought this was working in the more respectable branch of those companies.
Well, I can certainly understand that driving a truck is far less lucrative than running drugs.
Or many other positions at Capital Distributors or Cordella Enterprises. No, even though he was offered many jobs, my client took the one that he thought was the most honest.
But he still should have known better. What if he were a doctor now? Would he still be so naive as to think that everything was legal about an organization like that?
Well, now, the fact is that he's not a doctor now. No, and he shouldn't be expected to have the same wisdom and perception that comes from years of study and practice. No, sir. He is still just a boy. Though I suppose he'd take my head off if he were to hear that.
How's his academic record?
Flawless.
Attendance?
Near perfect. And anyone at Kingsley College can attest to his ability on the football field. No, sir. To take away the commendable goal of an honest, hard-working man, somebody who came out of the streets of Chicago, alive, without a criminal record, who's worked to put himself through school, not to snatch from such a boy the only dream that he has ever had, because he got roped into one mistake, is cruel and unusual punishment. Besides, you and I both know, sir, that the men who really deserve to be punished here have got all the money and the brain power they need in order to fight the charges against them. No, sir, it just isn't fair.
I talked to Mitch today, Jeff. Please believe me. I'm doing the right thing. Oh, Jesus, help me. I've been fighting memories, too. So long ago. Oh, Jeff. We had good times together. I love you, Jeff.
What do you mean you couldn't get
right. I went to Joey and
I
asked
thought you
her.
knew every single supplier in town.
I do, but nobody will talk to me. The grand jury investigation.
Don't give me any excuses. Look, I just need a little something to calm my nerves, that's all. You could have forged a prescription and gone to the drugstore.
Yeah, well, why don't you go to Daddy Moneybags next time, huh?
He is not into that kind of thing.
He's into everything. You just don't want him to know you're popping pills, do you?
I am not popping. Norman, I just need a sedative, that's all. And you fail me.
You really want to calm down?
Yes.
Soon you get away for a while.
On what?
I got cash. Interested?
Maybe. Now that scares me.
Florida. Nice, balmy autumns down there. Beaches. Huh? That'd take the edge off anybody's nerves. Come on, you're not doing anything, and I got the cash.
How much?
5,000?
You're kidding me. I don't believe that.
Fine. I don't think I want to spend it on you anyway.
Norman, where would you get that kind of money?
Drench? Risky business, but it has its rewards. Come on, what do you think?
No, I don't want to go anywhere with you. Look, you can't handle one simple little matter like this. How am I supposed to trust my life to you on a vacation cruise? You're ridiculous. You're hopeless. Just talk.
Me? All I got from you is promises, and lately I haven't even been getting those.
Please keep your voice down.
I'll do it. I'll do what I want. You can only burn so many bridges. You've lost that great carpenter cool. You're as broke as your father, and even your mother's getting tired of you.
All right, so why don't you just leave?
Because you don't have enough money to pay for these drinks.
Hey, you want to play some catch?
No thanks, Dad.
Your mom and Lori aren't home, so who's left?
Timmy Metzelfeld up the street.
Peter, he's only 4 years old.
I know, but he's got potential. On a good day, he can throw that ball right over a swing set.
Got something on your mind, son?
You wouldn't understand.
I assumed as much. But I'm still interested.
Dad, you know, I think I'm the only 17-year-old male virgin in the entire world.
Son, you want to talk about it?
That's the trouble. I do nothing but talk about it.
There are those people that are going to respect you for that.
Not Julie Sawyer.
Well, maybe she will in the long run.
Dad, I'm tired of living in the future. Why do I have to wait? What's wrong with wanting it now? Why do I feel so guilty all the time?
Is that why you wait? Just because of the guilt? Or maybe because down deep inside, you really know what's wrong?
Dad, Julie's the prettiest girl I ever dated.
Beauty can fade very quickly, son.
That's why I gotta get moving now.
Peter, God made all of his commandments with good cause. He had a very good reason why we should stay away from certain things, and it's not just because of the threat of pregnancy or VD. You've got to understand something. When it comes to sex, he didn't forbid it to the unmarried because it's shameful or ugly. No, it's the other way around. He wanted to save it for marriage because it's beautiful, it's sacred. And to share that special gift with one person and one person only is a privilege that a lot of young men your age are just lost. Wait, son. You won't regret it.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
Let's go.
I thought throw you on this, man.
What happened? What did he say?
The judge has ordered the arrest expunged from your record. Congratulations.
You got the record cleared?
Now let this be a lesson to you.
Yes! Dinner is on me. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'm going to talk to you as my grandfather.
I accept
the position. But I mean it now, Russ. Don't you dare go near Vince Cardella again. And if you're going to take another job, you check with me first,
Okay,
eh?
okay. Don't worry about it. I promise I am not going to go anywhere near Vince Cardella or anybody he's associated with for the rest of my life. Now, let's go. Dinner's on me. We are going to celebrate.
When are you coming home?
I don't know.
I think it'll be soon.
I don't think so.
I do, because every night I ask Jesus to bring you home to Mommy and me. He can do it, Daddy. Mommy read it to me in the book he wrote.
Jesus, save me.